Bum, bum, bum.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. The Bulls offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for
Man, I
both
really
these
wish
teams.
we
First of all, big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense. Look for some turnover opportunities.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bulls are in the red zone now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Bites off the defender.
No.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it.
Yeah, see?
That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, USF, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Terrapins offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Lee. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down. We're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
What the hell?
And gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Grab behind the line. It's Gonzalez. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Terrapins will come to the line. They're going to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. No way to run up the middle. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Lee. Quick throw.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Terrapins. A much-needed counterpunch.
Get crazy. Get loud.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
We've got a good one in our hands, which we're to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He's got room to run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Crazy. Get wild.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had a...
Bro, you're telling me you can't.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The Bulls come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal, upcoming. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Touchdown! Bulls. They cap the drive with 6 points. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Gonzalez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Lee. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Send the back in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here's the option play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Good shit, D.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Makes it look easy.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they've got the return corralled. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And he makes something happen. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw. It's Lee. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. He's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Sanders. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Maryland. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense.
Bro, here passing touchdowns on me.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field.
Oh, Lord.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Tight end goes in motion. A play action looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Got it. What?
It's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up third down.
Ooh.
Not going to be easy here. A long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's a lead. The pass rush closing in.
Bro is throwing into triple coverage, and that's just not picked up. What is going on?
Will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The USF offense is back out there now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Lord.
Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
After the loss on
Lord.
first down, it's second and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Cranky, cranky, cranky.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete.
What?
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
I don't like it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24.
Do not like it.
Quarterback keeps the football. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Lee. It's a quick grab. They stop him out at the 42.
My best defense player and my fastest guy on my team is getting routed out.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Oh, Lord.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. To the air. It's Lee. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Bro, this guy is literally fucking not missing a single pass.
I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver.
This guy Dane is fucking typing paragraphs in the chair, man.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking right, this one caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42.
You know, man.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Law. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Dude.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive
That dude has
play.
fucking platinum shirt hands. That is good, man.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Do not like it.
The receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're trying to sneak it for the first. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense.
Bro, what?
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Wideouts now clustered. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go.
This was my first CPU loss.
It's Lee.
Do not like it.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and
Do not like it.
get a little bit closer to the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Very unfortunate.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Bro, this guy is fucking ridiculous.
36, it'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win.
Shit is crazy,
Picks it up with a run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback still with the football. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.